Number 1. Students place 3 spheres in a tank of water. Which of the following can be concluded based on the results? A. Sphere 1 is more dense than Sphere 3. B. Sphere 2 is less dense than Sphere 3. C. Sphere 3 is less dense than Sphere 2. And D. Sphere 2 is less dense than Sphere 1. Number 2. Substances A and B are both white crystals. A student stirs 5 grams of substance A into 1 container of water and 5 grams of substance B into another container of water. After 10 minutes, none of the substance A is visible in its container, and all of the crystals of substance B can be seen on the bottom of its container. What is the most likely conclusion that can be drawn from these observations? A. Substance A is soluble in water and substance B is not. B. Both substance A and substance B are soluble in water. C. Substance B is soluble in water, but substance A is not. D. Neither substance A nor substance B is soluble in water. Number 3. A student places samples of different materials in the space between the wires, indicated by the arrows in the illustration above, and observes whether or not the bulb lights up. What property of the materials can the student determine with this test? A. Whether or not the material is magnetic. B. Which materials have a density greater than water. C. Whether or not the material conducts electricity. Or D. Which materials have more mass. Number 4. In which of the following classifications would an iron nail and a copper wire be placed in different groups? A. Float in water and sink in water. B. Magnetic, non-magnetic. C. Conducts electricity, does not conduct electricity. D. Good conductor of heat, poor conductor of heat. Number 5. This table lists magnetic and non-magnetic objects. Which object should be placed where the question mark is to complete this chart? Magnetic, iron nail, steel bolt. Non-magnetic, glass beaker, rubber ball, cotton shirt. So which object should be placed where the question mark is to complete this chart? A. Iron washer. B. Plastic bottle. C. Wool mitten. D. Rubber band. Number 6. The table shows how the temperature changed over 6 minutes of water samples kept in 4 different containers. Which container was made of the best heat insulator? A. Container 1. B. Container 2. C. Container 3. D. Container 4. Now remember, heat insulator is going to keep the heat inside the container. So what type of number pattern are you looking for? Number 7. A teacher gives a student 4 clear sealed containers. Each container holds a different substance. The student records some observations about the substance in each container. Based on these observations, which container most likely holds only gas? Container 1. The substance takes the shape of the container and is clear. Small particles float on top of the substance. Container 2, the substance is hard and cube-shaped. The surface of the substance is shiny. Container 3, the substance is not visible and the container appears empty. Container 4, the substance is cold and made of crystals. So, based on these observations, which container most likely holds only gas? You have to remember what the characteristics of gas are. A, container 1, B, container 2, C, container 3, D, container 4. Number 8. A student classifies the objects shown based on their physical properties. Which property cannot be used to classify these objects into more than one group? A, magnetism, B, mass, C, electrical conductivity, D, solubility in water. Number 9. A student measures the mass of several substances and records the results in the table below. What is the difference in grams between the total mass of the liquid substances and the total mass of the solid substances used in the investigation? Substances for investigation: water, 125 grams, toothpicks, 5 grams, table salt, 30 grams, sugar cubes, 20 grams, alcohol, 98 grams, cooking oil, 75 grams, marbles, 40 grams, plastic cubes, 35 grams. The question is, what is the difference in grams between the total mass of the liquid substances and the total mass of the solid substances used in the investigation? I would label each of the substances first with whether it's a solid or a liquid, and then do my math. Number 10. A student reads the label on the bottle of salad dressing shown below. Why would the student shake the salad dressing well before using it? Ingredients are oil, vinegar, and spices. Directions: shake well before using, refrigerate after opening. Why would the student shake the salad dressing well before using it? A, vinegar and oil have different densities. B, vinegar and oil easily form a solution. C, vinegar and oil both contain water. D, vinegar and oil are both liquids.